Hello, world, and welcome. My name is Joel Beck, joined by my friend and co-host Chad Konecki. We are the hosts of the Where Were You podcast, and we are here for a special bonus segment that we call the Where Were You mailbag. Chad, people have been writing to us again.
Mailbag.
Mailbag.
I just
Very
feel like we
exciting.
need like a little chorus there, a little jingle. Yes, we have continued to get feedback from folks out in the intranets.
I love it.
Yeah. So two this week for me. Again, we have a lot of female listeners, which
Yeah, I love it.
I don't know why I note it, but here it is.
Fight the patriarchy, man. Let's do it.
I guess that's what I was trying to say, but then I didn't want to get canceled or deported. But but here's the story. Linda from Essex County. Now I'm going to assume that's Massachusetts because we're Massachusetts oriented so far.
Could be somewhere in England too, but you never know.
That is true. Linda said that caught episode 3. Have not listened to 1 and 2, but very intrigued. ...
Well, bum bum bum.
And then again, Tess from says Boston area. She said that she'd forgotten what got lost in her memory of the Patriots. Last episode, of course, they're writing about, which was the 2001 Patriots, the first Super Bowl champion for that franchise. She said what got lost in her memory was she just thought they were so dominant the entire run.
Right. Yeah.
And it turns out that they were, a huge upset winner in that first one.
That was one of the points that I hope came across, and there's a whole generation of people who don't remember that. They think it was just dominance from the beginning, and it wasn't. They were a Cinderella underdog at one point. You can look it up. It's true. So
look it up. It happened.
Fantastic. Thank you. I actually had one. I actually heard from a childhood friend, somebody I haven't seen in 40 years or 35 years or so. It was a kid who grew up a couple streets away from me and then moved away just before the 3rd grade, I believe. And his name is Ryan Castles. He lives in New Hampshire now. And he's been great. He actually comments on all of our YouTube videos, and he's like become our #1 fan. So thank you, Ryan, for writing in. Yeah, no, he's great. So he actually had some suggestions about future shows that he wants us to see. He wants us, it's a sore topic, but he said the 86 World Series was a heartbreaker for him. He had just moved to Syracuse from Foxborough in the summer of 85. He left behind his childhood home.
Wow.
And his connection to his old home was the 86 Red Sox. And so it was he talks about how it was doubly heartbreaking for him. When the ball went through Buckner's legs. I know it's a sad one, but that's what,
we can do it.
I definitely have considered doing the 86 World Series because that was the series that I kind of cut my teeth as a baseball fan, was the 1986 season. Ryan also talked. Go ahead. Sorry.
No, I was just going to say, it'd be interesting to talk about from my perspective, because as you know, and this is part of what you don't trust about me in your core of your soul is that I was sort of a borderline New York fan right around when I was making the transition, but I wasn't fully there. So I was kind of like, yeah, the Mets would be great. And I know now how painful that was.
It didn't end well. Yeah, definitely one we'll probably visit at some point on the show. Ryan also talked about, I am famously not a hockey guy for whatever reason. Whatever space was left in my memory, didn't have room for hockey, but Ryan wanted to see the 2010-2011 Boston Bruins Stanley Cup run, Jack Edwards' call, Patrice Bergeron. He also was a Detroit Red Wings fan because he lived in Michigan for a long time.
Oh, wow.
And so he was talking about maybe some of their transition from going the Detroit Dead Things, as the Detroit Free Press called them, to the dynasty that they turned into. He talks about the Cubs. Ryan, really, maybe we should get him on the show. He could be our producer. The
Seriously.
Cubs, the Bartman year, or the year they won it all, 2016. Anyways, thank you, Ryan, and everybody who wrote in to the mailbag.
Yeah,
And
blame Ryan.
yeah, please send in your Where Were You stories. You can email us at info@wherewereyoupodcast.com. Also, the best way always to get in touch with us is to subscribe on YouTube, Spotify, Apple, iHeart, wherever you get your podcasts. And you can find us on on all the social medias that are out there too. But that's it. That's what I've got. That's the Where Were You mailbag. Chad, anything else?
Mailbags.
Mailbag. See you next week. Thanks, everybody.